Howdy, howdy, folks. I am back with another episode here. I am terrible at making predictions, so I'll just jinx myself here and say that this should be a low, uh, a low kinetic video. We'll see. But it is probably 2 or 3 weeks in game since the last episode ended, and it's just been mostly armies sitting around, kind of looking at each other. The AI is recovering some national morale. It's gone from 44 to 49. I sent one of the armies that was over here back over into the east just to check that out. We're not playing in Old Dominion, so Richmond's not our capital, but I sent a bunch of because we did get the artillery kind of upgrade, or the upgraded artillery batteries to battalions. I sent most of them home just to recuperate. One was so large, it had like 75 men in it. Was it? It wasn't this one. It doesn't matter that I just kind of kept it in the army to see kind of how it plays out without sending them home. I think I sent every former cavalry regiment home to get right. And most everyone should be back, it looks like, by January 1st, with the exception of maybe 1 or 2 batteries that are going to be like 4 months to find 50 guys. But it might just be where, I don't know what it is. No policy change yet. I was waiting to run the video to do that. I think I'm inclined to subsidize industry yet again. I mean, infrastructure reform is also a good one. We'll do that one. Civil order, I'm looking at how important state support is. For $1 million subsidy to get level 1, I'm not sure. Hits from casualties and ratings. Okay, so that won't hurt as much. I'm not sure that it was all that great, but maybe it was all right. When we turn to the finances, it's been all over the place. I mean, a week ago, I was running an projected annualized $100 million deficit, so I trimmed back on some of the subsidies, which I had raised, some of the smaller ones. I don't know what's going on there, so maybe we'll just kind of keep things where they are. Economy alerts, it's kind of the same old story, right? I'm always short of leather production and machine parts. I understand it. I'm not recruiting on that many ships, so I'm not sure why that might matter. But that is what it is. The tail of the tape here in terms of men fielded, they are definitely ahead. But again, I sent a lot of people home, so I don't think they count as in the field. When they do come back, I'll take a look at what stocks I have to recruit from. We can get a new perk here, of course. So it says we got 70,000 volunteers. I don't want to touch the drafts unless it gets real desperate, and it might. A third perk. So we got. Let's give you a scouting one. Intelligence is nice, but I really prefer speed. So that's good for intelligence gather and movement speed. And then this one is just foot cav, which force march speed is. This one's probably easier to upgrade. We can just have them sit there and scout most of the winter. Yeah, I do like foot cav. Again, I think I mentioned in the last video, one of the really nice things about the ambulance perk is, the mortality rate of your wounded declines. That is great. It seems to level up glacially. But the other thing is that the speed reduction from wounded soldiers is decreased by a significant amount. So that's pretty cool. Chase, I decided to stop him here because he got into supply, right? One of his problems was out of supply, and then his readiness got dragged down in the orange. I was like, all right, this is not the right way. So we're going to move. I think we're going to basically rotate Chase to where Hampton's division is. I'm not sure what to do with Hampton's division. I'm thinking about throwing him in near Charleston, as long as there's enough supply to keep him there. From Charleston, he can kind of flex up to Grafton. He can flex into Kentucky. He could flex into maybe the battlefields here in Eastern Virginia. But that's kind of where. Well, that's not kind of where things are. That's just where they are. I will note that my interest rate is continuing to fall, and they're giving me good credit ratings. So I don't know if any of that's true, but we will see. There's a lot of waiting. I think it was around April or so when a lot of the rifle orders should have come through. I guess I don't even need to click on that. I could find out. We can't recruit. We have 60 Jocelyn's somewhere. Actually, yeah, that was too small of an order to make a difference. So they probably won't. We'll probably put in a big order, and it might be ready like by the summer of '62. Okay, so they weren't on the list. These are. Now that seems like they're going to be done a lot sooner than I thought. So we might run through another order of 16 of each of those. Okay, that's 83 days. That's 41. Did I order more of these? Why am I asking you? Yeah, I did. Yeah, okay. We can't make those. How much longer on these? So I guess these are going to be done sooner than I thought. So I don't... That's 5,000 pieces in 85 days. It's 5,000 pieces in 47 days. I think that's all we can get. I don't know if because I've upped industrial productivity, or maybe I have no idea what it is. Why it seems like they're ready a little bit faster. I don't know. I was looking at like. I just don't know. Although those are also really small orders, right? 5,000 of each. That would give me 10,000 on top of the almost 2,000 Mississippis that are in stock. We could probably sprinkle it. We'll be lucky if we get one brigade per army. I definitely think that mixing in all the kind of elite shooters in Cox's army here, at least rifles, was a mistake. We should have spread them out a little bit better. Because it also means that Cockman doesn't have any great close range options, or like basically chaff brigades is the way I think of them, that just have the mixed muskets. So you live and you learn, and maybe it was the right call. I really don't know. But I have a feeling that this is just kind of what winter is going to look like, and probably should look like. Cav Reform 2. So horse artillery, 1.7 million. I don't hate that, but I'm not sure I want to spend. I'm also not sure I want to spend it, or that I want to spend it now. We've done okay without it because we had to. Administration reform I just never like. Suppressed population doesn't really apply here. Well, it does in my mind. It doesn't apply to Kentucky and Missouri, and we're not gonna try to go forward further than that. King Khan. Okay, so that was us. I gotta remind myself how many policies I've actually done. Alright, so I've done. It says 5 out of 9. Should help us on the diplomacy front. I think. How long is this? 28 days. I think I'm going to do government funding 1, maybe King Cotton 2, and then we can look to do diplomacy after that. Maybe I should do King Cotton first. Whatever it is, it's already been selected here. So, yeah, fun video, I know, but some people said they wanted to see the campaign play, so this is a lot of what it is. You'd probably crank it up to 20x, but if there is movement, I kind of want to catch it before it gets me too much further off guard. Alright. I guess most of this is fine. Hopefully the interest rate will continue to decline here. I actually did not pay attention to, industry subsidies aren't that high, military subsidies aren't that high. Might be able to crank it up to 20 and just hope that there's no movement, or we can catch it. Oh good, the Trent affair. Uh-oh, we have movement. We'll see what kind of movement it is, though. Kind of speaking of that, we should be able to move Chase. His readiness has gotta Yeah, it's good enough to come back. So I think I am going to move, for now, we'll move Hampton's division over here. We'll give them the old forced march. I'm sure they'll hate it, but I don't care. And we'll move Chase up there. He has the forced march perk, so at least he'll accrue some experience. And if anybody gets run into the ground as a result, we can try to get our ambulance perk up. Let's see if the Department of the West tries to cross. I was a little surprised also in looking... Now, I didn't look at every army here, but the training is still poor. I don't know, after 6 months, I'm not sure that makes all that much sense. Army of the Shenandoah, I think this is where Lee's brigade was, and they got pretty mangled in the last fight, but they're doing better. They took like 550 casualties. I am kind of waiting for the Cav to come back. There are a few infantry brigades that probably should just go home and replenish and be back in time for the spring. Jackson's is one. D.H. Hill is another. I don't want to have everybody gone though, because sometimes when you do that, the AI reads like, "Oh, it's time to attack." All right. Yeah, they got a significant strategic advantage if they could translate that into a series of local advantages. And again, when you're on the attack, you don't have to do everything at once. But I mean a thrust, I don't know, at Louisville or Covington over here, and then a big thrust either at Grafton or at Richmond would probably pull enough of my forces apart that they're likely to win in one place, and then they can kind of flood reserves to others. They wanted a larger move. They move out into Missouri and then come down, force me to move over there. They could try to create West Virginia. Right? It's not hard. It shouldn't be that hard for the Union to do it, because you only got to go from here to here, from here or here to Grafton, and then right here into Wheeling. I mean, you could simultaneously do it in no time. And I think that I know that there are different AI personalities. They actually are in the game files and all that, and so they pursue different things. I don't know if they could script Union actions, but certainly that would carve off, a big chunk of CC territory. It also eliminates some of the easier movement between the east and the center. So that it would make it much harder to defend. I don't know how you would do it, because then the only way you can kind of deal with things in Kentucky is you got to bring it like all the way down, or you just try to reoccupy it. And I think it'd be interesting. I don't know that it works that way, but if at least in all the border states from Kansas to Delaware, if they could change hands multiple times, that would be very nice. Have we accumulated anything that we want to spend? Cav carbines, no. I am thinking also about the Navy, because I said I was going to build it up in 62, and I intend to do that. So that's a good answer to the wooden ships. Confederate gunboats. What is this? Cotton-clad rams, though. Those cotton-clad rams I would look to. Armored gunboats. Wait. Oh, I guess that's the one I just looked at. Confederate gunboats. Rebuilt ironclads. Wait. Okay. I don't know. I would think to go cheap and just go with the conclads. That's what I think of it. All right. Still got a slight surplus. So one thing I'm noticing in finance is that the supply depots and the army upkeep they can change quite quickly, and so things can be going great, and then you move a little bit, or just the smallest things happens, and then you're running $100 million projected deficit. I don't think we're at the point where any of our weapons orders are done. Monthly intelligence report, economy. I guess we could look at our economy. Mediocre and increasing. Tax revenues decreased, of course. Total export volume was 731 million, while we imported 884. Average corporate production to a change of down 10%. Yikes. We lack coffee, flour, locomotives, but we have a lot of salt, cotton, and wood. This is the first I've seen that we've had a flour issue, which could be dealt with by just building mills, but I don't know. My prejudice has kind of just been to do the 50,000 feet stuff, improving industry, improving the productivity of farms. That was maybe that was like the one project I might have done off recording. It wasn't that notable. Where are we here in terms of getting troops in? Alright, so they're 25 days out. Ooh. That looks like we have a challenger, but with only 5,000 troops. Huh. I thought I sent Lawton back to replenish. Let's see what's going on here. I thought I sent Lawton back to replenish. I'm certain I sent Start back to replenish. This is frustrating. I'm pretty sure I sent them back to replenish. The only thing I can think of is that maybe their contracts ran out. That's annoying. And so they re-upped as a smaller unit. That is annoying. Yeah, like these guys were definitely sent back, but I can see that they're now on 36-month contracts. I don't know, man. If I send them back 54 days. Again, Clayton Sr. I might as well. I don't know what else to do. Hood doubled in size. I know he had like 500 before this, but Randolph is fine. Actually, he's not. Well, yeah, he's not. I'll try Hood again. I guess I'll try most of these again, and maybe just send everyone back and see what they do. I guess everyone who needs it. Let's go back to the beginning, just make sure we're not missing. Stephen Lee, I remember he does need to get replenished. They're okay. Buckner's okay. You're okay. Walker's alright. Yeah, they're alright. Smith definitely needs to go back. I feel like I've already sent him back. Withers, he could use it. Preston and Smith are fine. McIntosh, he needs to go back. You definitely need to go back. We'll let Frost and Bragg kind of do it on their own. McBride is fine. Breckenridge is fine. We'll let him go. Hardy. Those are all fine. Jackson needs to go back. Well, I probably could have kept him there, but whatever. Donaldson's on the border, but I'll just leave him here. Lee is fine. Surprising. Ewell is good enough. Jones is good enough. Hampton is going to be good enough. Cheatham. Greg. Preston Smith. Excuse me. And this should be like twice the size, though. Gladden's alright. Yeah, I'll send him back. I don't know if it'll work, but alright. That is going to be it. And we'll just see if we now get attacked, because that probably... I was going to say sapped a lot of our manpower. I don't know. So maybe it was the re-ups from, like, 1 year... well, the 1 year contracts wouldn't be done. I don't know. Or maybe there just weren't that many takers for who wants to do this for 3 years. And, we got 72,000 in reserve there. Volunteers. Let's see where these guys are going. Okay. We will do it. Johnny Wool there. So, one of the things I'll mention, it's different than the last video. I have yet again modded the battle preps a little bit more heavily. I scaled back some of the capture range and weight, but not by that much. But I did scale it back. Felt it was doing some things too well. What I've also started to mod, is concealment. Basically, increasing concealment, particularly for woods, swamps. Gave quite a bit to grassland, since I'm assuming it's kind of unkept, just wild grassland, which gets pretty high, right? If you're not grazing it, you're not out there on your zero turn maintaining. So, anyways, yeah, I modded that. I think it was pretty much just the objectives related stuff and then the concealment related stuff, because the fog of war is always, it's been a little bit. Oh, and so one of the other things I did. Okay. This is an interesting position here. One of the other things that I did, as I was saying, before I interrupted myself here, let's just, you know what? Let's see, do I care more? So this time we're only going to have one objective. I guess that's fine. We actually might just sit on it, because I don't have any cav to scout. But this will be a test as to kind of whether that matters. We'll do maybe nothing. Maybe something. Okay, do that there. They come that way. We'll do that there if they come that way. And we'll play. And we'll put them in there. We're going to kick their skirmishers out and kind of just wait. Oh. Yeah, it's probably for the best. That's what I would have done. Because that was one of my other complaints. Oh, you know, I don't know if I tweaked the battle morale stuff. I mean, I did in making the victory points. I think rather than 0.5, I moved them down to like 0.4, and by default they're like 0.125 or something like that. So, but that actually kind of addressed one of my complaints. I haven't seen the AI do that in this campaign, but when they get bad fights, in previous versions, I don't know, 1.07, maybe 1.08, they would fall back when the odds just weren't with them. And I thought this time they were taking this campaign, which is all fresh on the development 1.09 whatever patch. We're taking a lot of fights they shouldn't. Alright, so we got a so-called victory. That's okay. Let's zoom in here. Alright. Finances. Yeah, see, negative 65 million. I think it's just something with coming in and out of battles. I'm not too sure what it is. interested to see if any of my, okay, I was going to say if any of these units actually get better training. Maybe because Beauregard, I think it's administration that's pretty good. I think Johnson's also pretty good administrator. They also have smaller armies. I think Koch has the most, kind of the oldest army, and he might be a good administrator. I don't know, I really am thinking though about dispersing out some of his units. Just looking at some of these other ones, and they're a little bare bones, or I could just not recruit anymore for him, which would probably work as well. What can we do? Khan is king. Yeah, that does help on European relations, though. Yeah, I guess we'll have to keep those where they are. Whoa. What is this? Oh, treasury balance, okay. I was gonna say, the overall economy is just... Don't know what that is. Alright. I do want to see where our weapons are. Terrible memory. Alright, 20 days. Right, so mid-January, so we could do our next one. Whoa, what happened over here? There's a little something. Somebody was falling back. Days. I did not check. 97 days. Well, they might be back in time for the spring. I don't know. They must have heard me. Army of the Mississippi. I don't know more about it. But what do we have on hand? We got two pretty full armies. All right, we're gonna go up and deal with that. I know they won't like it, but that still doesn't make sense. I swear there were troops here that we sent. Like, Pond Jr. is back already, and he's no larger than he was, so I don't know what to say. Maybe that's just how it'll have to be. Macintosh. Okay, Cooper there, he definitely could get bigger. Alright. But let's move these folks here. What do we have for perks? Alright, so they're more about the scouting. Sure. I think that'll be fine. We're gonna move the New Orleans squadron up. Move Culla up. What is this? They're coming back for more. Oh, or maybe not. Here. We'll move them through there. Sure. We'll say that we're engaging enemy fleets. Ooh, I don't want that. I do not want that. It's gonna be... Yeah, that's gonna be dead cost right there if we have to restock that thing for them. Okay, it's kind of quiet over there so far. Okay. So we'll do this. See what we get. Why the AI chooses to do this? I don't have to force march. They have low state support, so they should not be doing well in terms of movement. Yeah, I mean they're cut off from supply. I don't know what that was. This one's a little more interesting because I don't. Yeah, it's a small force, as it turns out. Okay. You're there. How are you doing? You're all right, and you're all right. Problem is supply. So move them in. Wonder if I should eliminate my own supply depot. That was my funding one. King Khan 2. King Khan 2. We'll do that. Does open the door to better relations, as does diplomacy. Funding, not so much, but... Wonder what they got up here. Move you over. We didn't. That's fine. That army is still running around back here. Jeez, guys. Okay, we gotta take you off of scouting because, if Florida State Militia engages, they have to get reinforcements, I think. Okay, we'll just send them back up there. Alright, they got back on their boats and they left. Send the New Orleans squadron down here. Alright, continue moving them. A little bit of excitement here on Christmas. But if we can sneak over there and knock out that supply depot, we will. I also think about burning down the Louisville depot and just hoping to get supplies from elsewhere, but I don't know, maybe we can't do that. Alright, can send... Well... Who should we send? They seem less well supplied, so let's get them out of here. New Orleans squadron, go all the way down and then come back. Wow, 3 perks. Sure, we'll give you a blockading squadron. That supply depot. Wow, that's right. The elite battle flag. We'll give them the great scouts flag there. And yeah, we'll head back home here. Alright, so they got an army of the West here. 20,000 men, alright. Let's see if moving us to patrol actually does anything to this army of the West here. Quick check at the top line, they got 150. We're down to 84,000. Yikes. Ironclad gunboats. That one we might do. That one we might do. Infrastructure reform. Yeah, we might do one level of this. It is 2.5 million, but we spend a lot on industry, so we've made industry more efficient. We'll try to make the IAPs a little more efficient too. Okay. They're going for another supply depot there, alright. Uh-oh. We might have had a crash. I was gonna say I haven't crashed in this game in a while. Of course, as soon as I say that. Yeah, we know the movement's slow. We got it. Uh-oh. What are we doing here, man? Looks like they've gone this way. We're gonna have to stop Chase because he's gonna run himself right out. Let's see if we can see what's down here. Let's go. I wonder why, like, when that one army had 3... Missouri State Guard had 3 perks, they got an elite battle flag. We got 7,500. We got 5,000. You know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna deploy to defend. And, okay, good. Wait a minute. Yeah. Wait. What on earth is going on here? I think I got some army mixed up with some other army here. Or did they just pull back when we deployed to defend? That might have happened. Her in the west is over here. Yeah, we are not deploying to defend. Trenching. Okay. Not too sure what's going on there. Alright, we're gonna go to Nashville. See if we can figure things out there. And I think I'm gonna take a peek at the weapons. Try to remind myself how far we got 25 days, so basically the end of January. Do that. See, logistics reform. My army is going to get larger next year. Yeah, I mean, that might be a smart long-term one to just sink now. Okay. Oops. Increases con production. Yeah, we're not interested in that right now. We are interested, though, in weapons. How are we doing? So we got our Maynards, and that's what it looks like. Nope. Nope. Alright. these, and then we can actually, because the cavalry numbers are pretty small. North Carolina squadron, you should get down here. All right, these guys are just running me all over the place. Kind of smart, but I think we're just gonna rest in Nashville. Kind of the same with the rest of these forces. Price's force here got a bit. It's not Pawn Jr., it's not the issue. Oh, wool withdrawing. Okay, so I guess that did happen. Well, when was this? This was January 3rd. Yeah, that is what happened. Just got pushed out. All right. So we kind of see what's going on here. Man, Johnson's army is small though. Okay, we'll move you up. We'll take Johnston off of scouting. Take Porterfield off of scouting too, and move him up to support. Did we move John? Yeah, or Cock, whatever his name is. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. It looked like they're lining up to take Kentucky. Or Covington, at least. I wonder if it's because they still call it a regiment? Oh, wait. What is this? Weapons are delivered. Good. Good. Weapons are delivered. Alright. So then, it seems like... Well, those are cav weapons, so... But I think actually the artillery should be done as well. Alright, I need to read through all of those. Jocelyn's, yeah. See, even with 3,000 of them, we only got standardization 1. So I'm still really doubting that the way to go is just a bunch of small orders. Doesn't feel like it. Let's see. Because we're going to get Merrills, Jocelyn's, and Maynards. It's a big 182. So that's basically a 6-month order. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do just a bunch of 6-month orders. And that'll give us 15,000 on top of the 10,000 we have. Have we been delivered? We have. See, even here at standardization 3, it's like, yeah, we don't need that many pieces. I don't think. We might get into horse artillery, and so if we do that, we want more of these. That's actually not bad. I don't think 32 of them. Considering I'm not really doing too much in the way of artillery. Sure. We'll do those. So what's the difference? 16 versus 32. Basically, to double the order, we add a month, 6 weeks. I think that's fine. And then the big thing that matters is infantry weapons, 3 days. All right, and we'll put in a bunch more of those. We'll see what we get in terms of standardization, but I found the pace of standardization really underwhelming, and I have not touched it in the files, so I don't know what that's about. Okay, we'll put you guys back on blockade just because North Carolina Squadron. Uh-oh. I don't know what just happened there. Alright, we're getting peaky here. Alright, so we've captured the supply depot. If that's the case, get rid of it. We don't even have to take Frederick. How big is this army? 13,000. We'll wait till they're done, and then we'll destroy it. Okay. That's January 9th. How's our training going? Regular, poor. Okay. Regular, sure. Regular, alright, I mean, it's getting better. Guess we'll throw these guys back on scouting. Just to accrue that sweet XP. And also really to figure out when we're gonna get attacked. Okay, this Department of the West is floating upriver. I kinda hope not to Louisville. See, this is what I mean. Now we're at supply depots 50 million. Army upkeep has just shot up. That might be that might be weapons purchases, though. Their army is no joke growing. I think it's time to recruit. Let's see if we can get those weapons first. We'll distribute those soon. Yeah, so we got those. I mean, this is just a joke in terms of numbers. So for 10,000, which basically equips, I don't know, we'll figure 4 brigades. That's 6 months. So that puts us in, you know, it's before July. And we add 100 days, we get a lot more though. We can do Mississippi's and Plains rifles. 175 versus 278. Jeez. I don't know what I'm gonna need by then. My guess is we're gonna have some more late units. We don't have the Plains rifles yet. Okay, how big is this order? That was 5,000 pieces. So that's another month away. We'll do 10,000. Generally I want more, but I don't think that's happening. And on the recruitment front, where are we? Let's go back to the beginning. Lee's still 25 days out, 25 days out. So they need a new force. And I do not get it. Although, actually he got about 500 more men. But that might just be the raw replacement of recruitment. I don't know that sending these guys home to replenish. Same thing with Clayton. It doesn't seem like sending him home has really done much of anything. In projects, do we have Alright, if we want the horse artillery, I guess it's just going to cost us more than we currently have. Which is fine, we just won't recruit it then. Rains is 1,000 cav. Well, let's see if we can get more. Okay, we'll do a fresh 3,000. Sure, I guess you're gonna look like that. Florida State Militia, they got Clayton. Okay, we'll do those. Hampton's division is actually looking decent. Porterfield. Wow, it's going to take them a while. And I have no idea if they're actually going to come back with more. I'm not sure they will either. How big is Porterfield's force? Certainly not one of the smaller ones. He tends to operate in that area, so we'll give them that. So what I want to do now, oops, nope, we don't want to do that. We want to create basically two commands, and one is going to be, I think, just the infantry, and the other is going to be the combined artillery and cavalry. Let's move them over there, move them there. Eventually probably break that division up. We're going to do the same here. What is this from? This is from this. Yeah, we could use more. Huh. Guess we'll have to go to the North Carolina well once more. Okay. These guys are fine, they just need their commands. They need cavalry. Alright, so that is missing piece. I would think we're gonna rotate out. Somebody else need. So he doesn't really need the troops. Well, then his command might just be large. Alright, we'll get some Georgia Cav. Sure. But at this point, everybody should have some cav. Alright, I think that's it. No. Old boy here. Let's see. You're there, you're there, there. Wait. Just went back to the beginning, I guess. Oh, okay, because it's just, actually that's really convenient, just clicking on field armies. So yeah, actually that is right. They're okay. It's a pretty big force to have. Since I play no tech, I'd rather have cavalry than artillery. We'll see what they look like when they come back. This is their last chance, and if we need more, we'll add more. Don't feel like microing more armies around, so I think I'll just create more divisions. And it looks like the Western Army can 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Seems like a lot. Okay. That's better. I think we're gonna do the same here. Just divide these up a little more evenly. 4 is alright until we add a 5th, but then we should probably get a new one. Yeah, same principle. Let's get a new one here. Definitely gonna use a new one here. And we'll do, maybe, we'll do you and you, and that kind of makes it a little bit easier going forward, tell where we need people, and, okay, not you, sure, okay, wait till they come back to equip them, Smith, yeah, sure, actually that might be it then. It's looking like it. Alright, that is that. Wait till our artillery's back, cav is back, and then we'll re-equip them. Yeah, I'm surprised how quickly the artillery came through, but not other stuff. It's odd. Let's see if that wreaked havoc on the finances. No, not yet. Alright. Let's... just let him get his readiness back. Man, that winter movement really sapped. Really sapped their readiness. As I guess it would. That far north, I guess. You can definitely undertake offensive action, you're fine. Okay, go back to blockading. You do the same. Just keep moving down there. Sure. Blockading squad, sure. That's what we're doing. National morale for them continues to recover. It doesn't have that much higher to go for us, so 13 days till we get some more agriculture done. Forced Neutrality Act. Breadbasket from them, but King Cotton from us. Shouldn't it be? Oh, that's just recent influences, alright. Weapons production, yeah, no kidding. But I don't think we're calling for 140,000 weapons. I'm just not sure what that means. Maybe that's some sort of like total score of what we need. Those are level 2 ironworks. I'm not sure what else I think I'm going to do. Just like I'm not sure what I just clicked to do that. Let's turn something off. It's probably not that. It's not that. I have no idea what I just clicked, but I'm being punished for it. Alright. See, Thomas Riggins is upgraded to level 2 as well. There is one over here in Tennessee. Or there was. Yeah, that's level 2 as well. I mean, those upgrades are just expensive. I mean, that's almost 3 years of industrial subsidies at their current rate. It's like 2.5 years of industrial subsidies to upgrade one ironworks from level 2 to 3. Granted, I mean, it really does a lot to efficiency, but actually, I bet it's not that much. No, that's how much it is out of pocket. But the actual amount of subsidy, is spent for their 60 million. Actually, that's not bad. That is not bad. 12 million to basically triple the capacity of one. Maybe that'll be our next objective. I do like the economy-wide IIP buffs. Whoa, we got 2 armies hanging out down here. Good thing I'm watching you. Army of the Tennessee. That's a force we gotta watch. Price. Man, our numbers are not getting up. I don't know. South Carolina English. I mean, we'll give them that for now. Might as well upgrade these guys, even if they're away. Since they've already been done, let's just give them the 20-pounders. I'm not sure. I'm not sure we really have the troops to pull this off. 62,000, but how many come in as full brigades? New Mexico territory. Texas, 2. We get 2 from Tennessee, that's 4. 1 more from Georgia, that would be 5. We can also try to do more cav. That has an advantage. These guys are all right. Give them Maynard. They need 9, so that would be the... Let's have 12-pound howitzer, 12-pound field gun. Could give them that. Let's just go with this for now. Move you there. Move you there. And let's add some more cav. Let's take See, New Mexico territory. Yeah, we'll take some cav from there. Sure. How much we got over here? I don't think Cuba's going to come in that large, so let's get them more cav as well. Nah. Okay, we'll take them to Texas. Those are some pants, man. Alright. Recruit them. Alright, Zalkov claims his whole force is back here. Lawn's barely moved. Do we have any other options here? Probably not. No. Alright, we'll move them first, I guess. Just put them right there. Chase, I think we'll do the opposite. Take from Tennessee. Sure. Over here. Alright, we're gonna... Magruder will have force when he's done, but food I don't think is enough. I think we have some West Virginia. Yeah, we do. Alright, there they are. And that. What do they got? They got 8 guns. Well, 12 pound is better than a 6 pound, I think, so do that. And nothing yet from him. Okay, that's just really small. Sure. Oops. We're gonna do this. Alright, that's done. Napoleons. So I think these guys are actually alright. And we'll wait till we get... Yeah, we'll wait for those 32 pound parrots. Alright. No, you're fine for now. Johnson overall. Use more cav. I'm not sure we have more cav. Oh, I totally missed Missouri and Mississippi. Oops. Was that 9,000 from those Missouri? Alright, we'll take some Missourians there, but Butcher Claiborne has arrived. Maybe 2,500 of them, so we'll give them Maynard. We'll give them Maynards. Did that wrong. Okay. They seem like they're already around. Alright, we'll just get some 10-pound parrots. Just see where that goes. And yeah, we'll do more cav here. Take these guys from Mississippi. There we go. I assume Lawton's guys are enough of them that they can make it. Why not? Upgrade not possible. Seems possible. Alright, we'll give them that. And more waiting. Hartley Collier disaster. Sounds like it. I'm trying to remember when those planes rifles are coming. I guess I'll get notified, but I never trust that that'll actually happen. I think it was late January. Let's see now. Now it looks like it got pushed back a month. Alright, whatever. What's the goings on in Missouri? Let's see. Training is poor. I don't know if that's because of the influx of new recruits or what. Poor. Alright, I think I'm gonna call this a video here because we're into it, but it's a whole lot of nothing happening. But that's, you know, actually, it is kind of important to do all this stuff so that 62 ends up the right way. But man, it is just so hard for us to get more men in the field. But it might come in a huge drop. All right, folks. It was not the most battle pack. That has been a lot of the recent videos. This is not that. Do you have a new policy? I'm saying it's policy number 7. What do I need to get those banks? Because that does a lot for. Oh. Okay, so I can't get that, but I can get King Khan. Right? That's. I'm trying to think of what I'm gonna do after. Why I would need this. Other than the fact that I took it, because all it does is really get you to King Khan 4, and then the only thing you do with that is burn it. Doesn't sound like the best use of it. Government funding 2. Let's just go ahead with diplomacy 1 and see where that gets us. And yeah, we'll call that a video. Alright, hope you enjoyed it.